Gentlemen, I'm gonna play a video, okay? After it finishes playing, I'm gonna come back.
Tell me you don't think your man gonna do nothing for you without telling me you don't think your man gonna do nothing for you. I know what kind of men I date, what kind of men I will continue to date, and I know what they will be bringing to the relationship. So me shutting my mouth and being the bigger person at times of discord, baby, please, it is nothing. That is nothing for me, who's already operating femininely, to shut my mouth in the middle of strife and tension. But what I'm hearing from you women is that y'all think you're going to be pulling the weight, going 50-50 with a man, so you got to go 50-50 with the arguments too. You can have that. I don't do 50-50. I don't do that. So the least I can do is shut my mouth.
Shout out to our good sister, Melissa25, for sending this video. Now, I played that video because ever since social media blew up, creating internet content right now is the future. Everybody's doing it, right? Ever since it became very popular, most black women that create content, especially on TikTok, on Facebook, on IG, their content is always about bashing black men. Go look it up for yourself. Majority, I don't know the percentage, but majority of those content creators, especially if they are black, 9 times out of 10, their content is bashing black men. And a lot of them are telling black women, stop dating black men, start dating white boys, start dating Asian men, start dating Hispanic men. A lot of them do that. A lot of them encourage black women to date outside our race, okay? And why am I saying all this? Well, I'm saying all this because I love it. It brings me joy when I come across sisters like this. It really does. And in today's episode, my brothers and sisters, we are gonna go to our Instagram and take a look and see her content and see what else she talks about on her IG. Okay? Let's get to it. Hello, welcome to Reactions and Reviews. I'm your humble host, Eze. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the show. And this is her IG, Ebony MD Ford. Okay? She has 212,000 followers. That is a lot. That means she's popular on Instagram, right? So let's take a look. Well, automatically, I'm liking her Instagram. There's no thirst trap. She's not showing, no picture of her half naked, showing her booty, none of that. None of that. So I'm already liking that. And it looks like she uses her Instagram as a platform for content creating. She creates content. So what we're gonna do today, gentlemen, we're gonna take a look at a few of them and see what she's talking about, okay? Let's start out with this one. It says, single mothers, get over it. Okay, let's see what this is about.
So I know this conversation is trite, but here's my 2 cents anyway. Single mothers will absolutely be disqualified to a degree in the dating market simply because they have kids. It's a fact. Get over it. It's nothing but a preference. If you are overweight, you will be disqualified. By the men who do not prefer women who are overweight. Not by every man on earth. Then you have the women that say, well, I've never been disqualified or rejected because I have kids. How do you know, ma'am? How do you know you wasn't in the store, but your child was in another aisle? A man saw you, was getting ready to say something, but that child came and joined you, and that man laid back and said, oh, shoot, she got a child. And he never came and said nothing to you. How do you report on an experience that you don't even realize you had? What about, it don't take but 10 or 15 minutes into a phone call to find out you got a child? That relationship eventually don't work out. How do you know it didn't work out? In part because you have a child, you don't. But I can tell you one thing, you have absolutely been disqualified at some point in your dating life because you have kids, and that's fine. Single mothers ain't for everybody. That's fine. I have a child, but I would still prefer, barring the fact that I'm too old at this point to give him a child of his own, I would prefer to date a man who does not have kids. And I have a child. Because I would rather be the one that give him his first child. Who don't want that, right? So imagine a person dating who is childless themselves. They would most certainly prefer to date somebody without kids, and there's nothing wrong with that. Again, it's just a preference. Y'all disqualify men because they ain't tall enough. But a man can't disqualify us because we got kids already? Make it make sense. As cold as I think I am, baby, my package would be even better if I didn't have a child that a man had to accept. Let's just be real. Single mothers ain't for everybody. Single mothers, get over it.
What did she say that was a lie? Where did she lie, my brothers and sisters? I saw no lies. Okay? Everything she said was the truth. And you cannot do anything but respect that, because she knows what the dating market is. She knows what it is. She's not delusional. She has accepted what the dating market is, and she's going accordingly to what the dating market is and what it demands. You understand what I'm saying? This is a woman you can do nothing but respect. You have to respect her thinking, her logic. You have to respect it. Let's keep going. Okay, this one says, most of y'all don't deserve a provider man. Let's see what that's about.
Provider man, provider man, provider man. That's all y'all can talk about on the internet, but I'm here to tell you, not every woman deserves a provider man. Not every woman is going to get a provider man. Provider men are hard to come by. So you best believe he gonna date top tier. You know what? You are not top tier. And I'm not talking about looks. And I'm certainly not talking about professional accolades and how much you make. It's like, mentor, mentee, provider, providee. If you are not operating like someone who wants to be provided for or who is accustomed to be provided for, you are not going to be provided for. It's a lifestyle, and y'all ain't ready for it. Y'all are not ready. You're not going to get what you think you deserve just because you're a woman, just because you got a little coop between your legs, baby. That is not it. That is not the prerequisite. And again, it's not about looks either, as much as y'all think it is. Some of these girls that get provided for, yeah, they may have the looks going for them, but I guarantee you they got something else going for them. That's the part y'all can't get, because y'all attitude sucks. Yeah, you.
If you made it this far, hit that like button and leave a comment to trigger YouTube's algorithm. So hit that subscribe button and hit that bell to let you know every time I upload a new video.
Men are the prize. That's my official position and opinion, and it will not change. How you think a man is going to come in and do what we want men to do, which is protect us and provide for us, but you think you the prize? It's telling me two things. One is that you don't expect your man to come in and protect and provide. That's not your expectations of a relationship. And two is telling me that you think you gonna come in and either protect and or provide for a man, coming in with your degrees and your resume and your professional accolades and your income, and you think you about to pour into his life. You are gonna add to his life, but not in the way you think. See, I know for a fact my man is going to come into my life and protect and provide, number one. Number two, I ain't no prize, because I'm not about to come in and protect and provide for no man. So I'm not the prize. And y'all gotta let go of y'all ego, women. Like, you want to be the prize. I will gladly relinquish the title of being the prize in the relationship to get the protection and the provision. So there is no ego here, baby. Come protect, come provide. You are the prize.
Again. Man, who was this lady? Who was this beautiful chocolate sister? She is spitting. She is spitting facts. And that's why everybody always say black women are delusional, because a lot of them offers a man nothing, but they want top tier. They want top tier of black men, which is very, very, very small percentage of black men in America.
Y'all gonna stop saying a man is not a man because he is not a provider. Okay, I don't even know why it offends me. I ain't no man, but it does. And I think it's because it offends my practicality and my sensibility. It don't make no sense. It is hard to exist in this country on your own, let alone adding another human being into the mix. So y'all say, well, he was paying the bills at his own apartment. Okay, now she moved in. He got to get a bigger apartment or even buy a house. Okay, he was paying his car note. Yeah. Now you got to pay hers too. You got to pay her car note too. Do you got to pay her car insurance, her medical debt that she came with, her credit card debt, her student loans? I mean, where does it end? And that's previous. That's prior things. Going forward, now he got to, put her on his medical benefits at work. He got to pay her co-pays and deductibles for that. He got to get a life insurance policy. Maybe he never had one before. He had no dependents, right? Now he got to get that. We ain't even added kids to the mix. He got to buy all her clothes, get her hair done, her nails done, her lashes done. He got to pay for everything. The house, the food, the utilities, the saving of the money. I mean, he got to pay everything. It ain't many men in this country that can pay for all that. And we not going to say they're not a man because they can't. It don't make no doggone sense. Now, what I do need him to have is the provider mindset. Do you want your woman to be able to relax at home and chill and not have to work? As long as you have that mindset and you're maybe even working towards that, even if you never make it, that's all I need, provider mindset. But you ain't got to pay all the doggone bills in the house to be a man. That's ridiculous. Cut it.
She is telling the truth. You want a man to do A, B, C, D, E, the whole alphabet. You want a man to do the whole alphabet. However, you yourself, what are you going to do for that man? What are you bringing to that man? How are you going to elevate that man? What are you going to bring that's going to be an additional to that man? A lot of sisters don't think about that. All they know is what I want, me. He got to pay this, he got to pay this, but they never think, what do I have to offer this man? If I meet this man today, what am I offering him?
So, of course, at some point I had to address all the Pick Misha comments that are always underneath my post. So, is Ebony for the Pick Misha? Come on, y'all. I think everybody here knows I don't have to do anything special to get picked. I'm not even really sure what a Pick Misha is, but off the top of my head, I would say it's a woman who does things and says things and acts in a certain way that she thinks makes her more appealing to men. But what if you just naturally like that? I don't argue with nobody. You can ask my family. You can ask my friends. You can ask my neighbors, my coworkers. It's always, girl, yeah, you're right. You got a point. I could definitely see it that way. My bad. I was wrong. My fault. Because 98% of the stuff y'all get mad about don't upset me. It don't mean nothing. If you really think about it, you get mad about nothing. So I don't argue with nobody. So definitely not my man. I've always been a homebody. I don't get on the internet and say I stay at home because I want a man to choose me. That's just who I naturally am. I've just recently realized that men really value these traits. So baby, I'm going to cash in. If the average man is dating a girl who like to argue and run the streets, I must be aiming too low. Average man must not be for me. I'm cashing in on these traits. It sounds like y'all jealous because y'all don't have these traits naturally. You know what? You can learn them. Start tonight. You never know where you will be in 15 years. Good luck.
Now, what do you guys think? Do you agree or do you disagree? Either way, leave your comments below so we can start this conversation. Until the next video, stay safe in the streets. Later. That will wrap it up for today's episode. And thank you for joining me. So please, leave a comment below. If you agree, if you disagree, it doesn't matter. Leave the comment below. And also, you tell me what you want me to cover. You tell me what you want me to discuss and what you want me to react to. Okay? And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining me. And I'll see you on the next episode. Please don't forget to subscribe. Let's rebuild the Black nuclear family. It is needed. Okay? God bless.